keep fighting, staying in the game, and they got the win.
Questions?
Special teams has been an issue all season. Why has that not been able to get fixed yet?
We just haven't played well. Today was we have not had the consistency you need to go out there and dominate field position. There's a lot of different factors. We got to be better.
Is Jamal supposed to catch that ball inside the 10? Or is he?
You got to let that go. You got to let it go. You got to let it touch the ground. Obviously, you put the ball on the ground, you give them the ball on the 2-yard line, they get an easy touchdown there, that hurts you.
It was the right side of the kickoff coverage unit that got taken advantage of again.
We got to tackle, and that's 2 weeks in a row. We haven't played well on kicking the ball off. We chose to kick it out a bunch today, and that was one more time I should have chose to kick it out again.
Is making a change with your coordinator a possibility?
You love to get rid of people today. Right? We don't make emotional decisions. We know that. We won't talk about those things. We never do that. That's not our code. That's not our ethics. That's not who we are. That's not what we are. It's not our decision. That's not what we do today.
What will be your approach in these last 5 games to end this season in the way that you want to?
To win them.
You said you feel like you played well offensively and defensively.
You gave ourselves a chance to win on offense, gave ourselves a chance to win on defense. Was able to go out there and move the ball pretty effectively today. Didn't do as well as you wanted to do in the first half, particularly on third downs. Came out, made some of those corrections, got the ball in the red zone, was able to get some touchdowns. Kirk made a bunch of plays. Bijan was awesome and amazing as usual. Cal made some plays. Want to make some critical plays at the end there to give ourselves a chance to win it. On defense, you played well enough to go out there and have give yourself a chance to win. Had some critical stops, played particularly well across the board, gave a big play, an explosive that you don't want to give up, and a couple scrambled third downs in the fourth quarter that hurt you. That allowed those guys to win it, but you gave yourself a chance on offense and defense. We did not on special teams today.
Coach, what did you say to the team and how we would try to move forward from this defeat?
It's just the approach you got to take, go into Monday and try to figure out what you need to do to move forward, and we'll go out there and we'll figure out how to beat the Seattle Seahawks.
It was Hughes that tripped on that long touchdown pass. It just seems like really poor luck on the pass play, the 50-yard touchdown pass.
Nothing in this game is luck. They made a nice play. We fell. They made the play. We didn't. You never want to give anybody, never want to take away from anybody's ability to go out there and play games in this game. And you fall, he keeps his footing. That's the nature of the beast.
Do you feel like you missed an opportunity sort of mid-game? There was a lull to create some distance and let them hang around a little bit?
100%. With some miss-ups, most of the day, particularly in that first half. We had a chance to capitalize and make a play there and really come back and do something, give the long kickoff return. That was the really big chance. Go down there and get a stop there, and you could really separate that thing and kind of get it out of the way, and weren't able to do it.
The atmosphere, the weather have anything to do with that lull? It was just kind of a parade.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the atmosphere. They play in the same atmosphere we played in.
Is that as well as Bijan's played this year, would you say?
It'd be hard for me to say that. He's been excellent for a lot of the time that we've been here. He's been excellent a bunch. It'd be hard for me to say as well as he's played. He played well.
All right. Difficult loss. I mean, this is pro football, and we live it today. The downside of it, when you battle, you prepare hard. You feel like you're executing. But in pro football, you just know it's always going to come down to the final drive. It's an absolute dogfight every week, and you never know which way it's going to break. And today, down the stretch at the end, we just didn't make enough plays to be able to be walking out of here with a win. And it hurts a lot. And we're living pro football right now in terms of the way it can play out. So, take any questions you have.
Yeah, Kirk, you all were able to get the 95-yard drive to kind of get a lead there, but with the game on the line, what happened those two final possessions?
Yeah, right now, they all run together. I know we had, 6 plays, and we just couldn't get it started. And we had the run to start the first 2-minute drill, and then Pitts was the second drive or the first drive? Second one. That's the one that I felt we had him, and would love to connect down the sideline there and get it going. And even the drive before that, we just couldn't get the drive to sustain.
How tough is it when you all have an effort like Bijan today and you didn't get enough points to pull out the W?
Yeah, it's always tough to lose in this league, and it's a lot tougher when you don't have production. So I'm proud of the way Bijan played and the guys around him who helped him have a day like he had, and love any time a player can show what they're capable of, and I felt Bijan was able to do that today, and just wish it had been in a win, and he does too.
What's the key to finishing this season out the way that y'all will feel good about, finishing it out?
I don't know if there's any one key. I think it's being a pro, your habits every day as you come into work, how you study the plan, study your opponent, take care of your body, how we treat one another, and just the approach we take through the week and on game day, and then obviously looking at the places where we need to be better on the field and improving in those areas in the final 5 weeks. I think third down today again was not as good as we want it to be, and we'd like to see 5 weeks from now be able to say something different. But that's where you got to go play them and earn that.
Is it any more frustrating when there's an issue like that's a bugaboo, 5 or 6 weeks in a row that you just can't get fixed?
Yeah.
Is that more frustrating than when it's popping up here and there?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have moments certainly throughout the season where you're not good in a lot of different areas of football. But certainly when there's a consistency to it, then it's clearly more of something that has to really get addressed and get improved. And I do think that if we can be really strong on third down the last 5 weeks of the year, I think it puts us in a position to really like where we are by the end.
Could you discuss Kyle's play today? It was like you went to him a lot on some screens and over the middle stuff.
Yeah, it all runs together right now, but Kyle is a great athlete, and he did a great job separating and using his ability today again. The ones that hit me are the ones where we didn't connect that I felt might have been there like the last drive, but there's no doubt he showed up quite a bit. And, I'm most excited with Kyle once he catches it because I know what he's capable of after the catch. And so a couple of them, I just want to get him the ball, and then it's look out. That was my thought when I hit him on a choice route in breaking and third down, and I got hit and knocked down and didn't know where he was going, but I knew if he was catching it and running, good things are going to happen.